Hello, fellow Dungeonettes and Dungeoneers. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronald, and I'm very happy to welcome you back to the channel in the year 2021. This will be a great year, I guess, at least for Dungeon Universalis and all of its fans, because this year the second printing of the game will come in summer to our homes, and the late pledge is open. The pledge manager is still open until the end of the month. And this is your chance to upgrade or to join the fans of Dungeon Universalis. And maybe you have already enjoyed some of my videos. If not, just look at the channel, into the playlist where I'm going to play some things where I'll explain everything in detail. And I will continue this. And today this video will be rather short, because I just want to give you some news about the channel and the plans I have, and I will tell you about new options I've created, about new content I've created or I'm creating at the moment. And yeah, let's start right off. The first thing I wanted to show you is, if you haven't seen in the last Kickstarter news update of Dungeon Universalis, we have a wiki now for Dungeon Universalis, and I'm going to switch to my desktop to show you. So this is the Dungeon Universalis wiki, and this is an absolutely great feature. It's not an official wiki. It's not made by Ludic Dragon Games. It is, but it is supported by Ludic Dragon Games. You can read it on the first page, and I've created many of the articles in this wiki and reworked the rule book for this. I've created new easier paragraphs to read. I put in many of the frequently asked questions I found at Facebook, at Board Game Geek, in the Spanish Telegram group. Many answered questions, many repeating questions I've already put in there. As usual, in most of the cases, I've added the information where I've got this from, so there will be references to, you know that if something is differing from the rulebook, you know, oh no, there's an update because this or that. And yes, I think this will be an absolutely great help for looking for some rules, because you don't have to go through all the rulebook pages. You just go, and if you want to know something about maybe melee combat, you open the article. You have everything that's written in the rulebook about melee combat should be in this article. So everything, maybe there are some special rules about melee combat that are for large or huge creatures only, and in the rulebook it's in the chapter about large and huge creatures. But in this wiki, you have everything in here. You have fighting from an elevated position, whatever, long-ranged weapons, shielding, everything. Here are the alternate rules they have published at Kickstarter, at the last Kickstarter, no, not the last, in this during the summer in the Kickstarter update. And here's a reference, and yes, everything is in here. And you have, like you know from Wikipedia or whatever, you have references here. If you want to know, if you read this, if a character attacks from the target's back, or the target is knocked down, so what was it with knocked down, you click on it, and then you land here in the conditions article, where you can read everything about knockdown. And I've put in the tables. I have created new tables when it comes, I think, let's see, something about magic. Where's magic? Combat, magic. The whole magic chapter is in here, and it's not that long, because casting spells is an own article that we can see here in the spell article. Oh no, this is leading to, yeah, everything about spells is in here. I've copied the pictures, the images from the book. We have the permission for that, and it's absolutely great and helpful to read this, even, or not even, but especially when you're on your mobile phone, because it works like a charm on a mobile device, and it's so easy to just read. If you want to know something, go in there, read it there, and then you will have the links. You want to know something about the ADP, it's linked here, and then you go to the artificial dark layer, everything is here. Old tables, new tables, and everything I could imagine I put in there already, and I hope that there will be other people joining and writing more articles. And as you can see on the main page, there are some still, the red ones are missing. These are just placeholders I've created for linking new articles that aren't there. So not everything from the rulebook is there. There's still, I think it's about 80 or 90% of the rulebook, but some parts are missing still. And please feel free to add them to correct mistakes. To see if something is written very complicated, then please just correct it. And the other part, this is not just for the rules, it's also for everything about Dungeon Universalis. This should be a great knowledge database of everything. So if you want to know what's in the core box, then you can have here the list of content. That's there should be some images in this. I've just copied over this, and but it's there to get expanded. You will have the bestiary. You can see what creatures are in the bestiary. If this is growing, there should be an article for each faction of this. You can see what campaign quests are in the campaign book. You can see what factions are used in there. So it's very much metadata, and everything you want to you had to check Facebook groups or the Board Game Geek forum or whatever. This should at the end, everything of these information should land in at this wiki to have an ultimate knowledge database. And yeah, that's it. You can see the miniatures already here, and you can add videos of YouTube directly. I think this is an absolutely great and helpful feature, and if you have missed it until now, just have a look there and come back there on your own to explore everything and enjoy it. All right, that was the first thing on my list. And the second part, I'm going to switch back the camera. One moment, please. Bring me back to the large picture, because there's nothing to show at the moment. I'm just talking. The future of the channel, I think we are in Germany. We are in another lockdown because of the pandemic, and I have a lot of time in the evenings. I don't can play with my groups in France, and so I've set the goal for me to play the mini campaign from the original campaign book. So the green screen thread is it the choice I've made, and as I thought, when I'm playing Solvis, I can also put the camera on this, and you can join me watching me playing this, even if there are no audience at the moment for the live stream. I don't know if I'm going to announce it every time, but or maybe I just set it up and press the recording, the live stream button, and that's it. And so you can watch me playing. I don't want to explain too much because it will be much longer then, and you can just watch me playing and chat with me if you want to. Tell me about all the mistakes I'm going to make, and then I will play I think I'm really looking forward for this campaign because it looks so so not various, different. Oh god, I'm missing and no quest of this campaign is like the other. That's what I want to say, and I don't find the words. All right. There's everything in it. There's tower defense. There's a quest where you're on a ship and following another ship with goblins on it. You have a classic dungeon crawl quest with a leader, and at the end everything's in this campaign, and I want to play it. I'm really looking forward to it, and you can join me. Okay, that's it. And I think I will do this on a weekly basis, so maybe I'm going to play every Monday or whatever. I think you will see it when I hit the stream button, or when there's a new video. All right. According to this, I have a great new feature. You may have seen it in the last video I've made where I was fighting against the Bone Dragon for the second time. I'm a programmer and I've created a small program that will make the play much more interesting, I hope. And let's see if this is working. I will switch over to the map. Yes, you can see this is just a demo for the, so you don't have to look at an empty table. All right, you will see this on the right. You have already spotted that. What is this? This is absolutely great feature, I think, because it makes it much easier to follow my party. This is like you have it's a party overview like you have in the old-fashioned RPG video game RPGs, or in the modern ones I don't know because I don't play modern video RPGs. So back in those days when we are playing Eye of the Beholder or maybe the Dark Eye, I guess they were called Realms of Arcana in the English-speaking countries. In German it's Das Schwarze Auge. Very famous here in Germany, much more than Dungeons and Dragons. And yeah, that's it. So you have an overview over my party. So you can see you have every member of my party is here, and then that small window on the right, and you can see them. We have Croxor here, we have Larnak the Goblin, we have Krix, we have the useless mercenary shooter. You will know if you have watched the last videos where I played with her. You know why I call her useless. And we have the Warhound here, and all of them you can see on the right. And there you have some bars below the picture, and I can switch this picture to an 8-bit mode or 16-bit mode to pixel it and to make it look even more like an Eye of Beholder clone. Okay, switching back to the good version. And what I want to show, if you have a look at Croxor, you can see he's going to take a hit, and his vitality is decreasing. So you can see this, the bar below is the fortune points, and the bar there below is the mana. So none of them has mana, but Krix has, so I can lower her mana. And if I don't have to hold my sheets in the camera for this anymore, or I don't have to talk or to repeat everything. Oh, this guy has a mana of this, and this guy has a vitality of this. You can see it the whole time on the right of the screen. I think this is great, and I've shown this in the last video, but I've made some upgrades. I think this is also great. I can oh, this worked also in the last part. I can put the conditions on them. I can mark them as stunned or as poisoned if you have a look at Croxor, or the diseased, or maybe he's stationary. Then we have all the markers from the game on the party overview. And I can mark them as activated if I want to, if I will handle this, so I won't forget who I have already activated this turn. Okay, and if he's going to be wounded, if he has just one vitality point left, he will also get the wounded condition at the top right. You can see it appearing when he's going to have just one. And if he's going to die, then I will have this image that I found, and maybe you know it. Okay, then we can kill the whole party, and we have a lot of skeletons here. This is great, and the new feature that is great, I think. When we look at Croxor, I can switch to character mode, so for detail mode, so I can show you all the attributes the guy has. And if I switch back, if I remove all the conditions, you will see space conditions, a movement of 4 and an agility of 2 and a combat of 5 and whatever. And so if I'm on, I've already put some logic and no, not intelligence, but the rules. I've put the rules of the game in this. So if I'm going to give him a stun condition, the attributes are automatically decreasing, and if I'm going to add more conditions, they will decrease more. And that's the same goes with wounded. If as soon as he gets wounded, he will lose his stats according to the rules, and this will make it much more interesting and easier. And I can show you the equipment of the guys over here. I can switch to the skills they have. I haven't filled in all of their stuff and skills yet. It's just for demonstration, but I can show you each character, and the spellcasters have their spells in this, and this list isn't complete too, and just for demonstration. So I think this is a absolutely helpful feature. I'm going to upgrade it more. I have more ideas for this, but for starting the campaign, I think this is a great option. I can switch back to the party, and let's see where this will end when I have more ideas what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's this, and there's one last point on my list for this news update video. Okay, I'm going to show you my my browser back. So I want to show you another thing I'm working on. This is just a real short preview of what I'm going to do, what I want to do, and this is called the working title: Long Run Servers Epic Campaign for New Adventurers. And this is the aim of this is to have a very great entry to the game. If you want to learn the game, this is something you can use, and after using this, you will not know not all of the rules, but you will know the most important rules that you can start with. And it's if you have ever played the Legends of Andor, I don't know if this is the official title in Germany. It's called Die Legenden von Andor, and it's a very famous game here with a absolutely outstanding, beautiful artwork, and it has an absolutely great feature for learning the game, because you are playing the game. The first quest is learning the game while reading the special game elements. You have some cards you can read, and each card is telling you what you're going to do now, what is going to happen next, and so you will learn the game while you're playing it. And this idea, what you will see now, isn't my idea because I've taken it from there, and but I've used it, and I've tried to adapt this for Dungeon Universalis to have a real great entrance. And Dungeon Universalis has so many rules. This would take absolutely more than one quest to learn all about it, but this is no problem. I will expand the rules from quest to quest. So at the moment I have ideas for 4 quests in total that are a kind of mini campaign. That's why it's called an epic campaign. These aren't full quests. These are, I think you will play each quest in 30 minutes or whatever, maybe less, maybe more, maybe we have already read the rule books. And so you will get a document where you give where you have some general information how to use it. Then you will have some flavor stuff. This is not an official image. I mean, I'm not allowed to use this, but I will replace it. You have a material overview, what material you will going to need, which tiles, which cards, whatever. You see which new rules you will learn in this quest, and it starts with movement and running and defusing traps and using fortune points and whatever. You will get some heroes, you will get some special enemies, you will get some rule cards you may or you should cut out and put it aside to the board. I'm not going to show you this at the moment. Just see that you can just see that there are already some cards, and it's a working print because you can see here something is striked out. And then the tutorial quests will start. You will have some flavor text. There will be a story. It's definitely not a very good story. I'm not a good author, but I've put some ideas on this, and so then you will start. And the game will tell you what's happening then. You will have, you will not see the whole map, you will just see the part you have already explored. You will then, you're getting told by the game what you are going to do now and what's happening, what are your options, what you can do next, what should you do maybe, how are the enemies are going to act. So you will learn everything you need to have a really smooth entrance to Dungeon Universalis. And as you will see, there's a lot of stuff to read, but it's a lot of a lot of stuff to learn when you're going to learn Dungeon Universalis. And then you will have, at least there will be a greater fight at the end for the first quest, and then you will going to work the next quest. You can play the next quest and can play the next quest, learn more stuff. That you will get the same thing. You will use some cards from the first quest. You will reuse, but some of them are going to be replaced because there will be more information on it. I'm going to hold back some information on the first cards, because you don't, when you're learning to roll for initiative, that's great. You don't have to know, you must not know everything about Caught by Surprise, so I leave this out for the moment. And in the next quest you will get this as an add-on, and so you're going to learn more and more about the game. And you're learning it by playing it, so you have something to do, and it's just like a video game tutorial. I recommend that if you're going to die in the tutorial, just you don't have to start the whole quest from the beginning. Just set it back to the last save point, to the last entry where you've came to the current section or whatever. It's just for learning. It should make fun to learn the game, and I think you will tell me this, if this is working good, and if I'm going to release something of this, and then you will hopefully see it will work the way I've thought about it, and then you can give me some feedback. And this is why I want to have, there will be a lot of guys in the summer that want to have this smooth entrance to the game. They want to play the game, learn the game. And back then, when I learned the game and I played my first quest, it was Free the Merchants, and this was absolutely, it wasn't a disaster or a catastrophe, but it was very hard. It's not the best game for entrance, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, because it's a timer-based quest, absolutely stressful. You have to be high efficient to kill the merchants, and in my opinion, this is not the best entry to the game. And even the next quest, I guess it was Rogue's Lair, it's called. It's the bandits. What's bandits then? I don't know. You have to sneak into a house of bandits and kill the leader. We're playing against an artificial dark player, or a dark player, whatever you're going to play. And this is a small quest. I like it very much. I also like Free the Merchants, but both of them, they are put into, in German we have a saying, we are put into the cold water and see on your own what you're going to do. And I think this can be an option, but I think I could give you a better option, or you will decide it. Maybe you want to just start with the official stuff. Everything is fine. This is just an option. Use it or leave it. Okay, and this is for today. I wanted to make it short, and even then it's I don't know, it's about 20 minutes. Okay. We've talked about the wiki, the weekly play I want to do. Some of the maybe I'm going to make one of the once a month a play in German, because there will be more German players. At the moment, there are very few German players, but I think they are happy when in the summer when there's some German content. Maybe, let's see. And I've shown you the Downcast app I've made for the stream, and I've shown you the epic campaign I'm working on. And at last, I just can thank you again for watching this video, for watching all of my videos, or at least some of my videos. Leave me a comment, leave me a like or a dislike, so I know if I'm doing this well or not, and let me know what I can improve. And yeah, I wish you all the best for the new year, and stay healthy. And let's enjoy Dungeon Universalis together. Bye.